I don't know. I don't know how the ads work. I don't know. I don't know how they work, but I hope I did it right. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump. I don't even know why I clicked this one. We're gonna jump right into the game because we've only got an hour and a half-ish to work through some stuff. Again, we're definitely not gonna beat Final Fantasy 16, but tomorrow we start Mass Effect, so I'm excited about that. And I almost was like, you know what? Maybe I just take tonight and I decompress. I haven't been feeling great for a good portion of the week, so I was like, maybe I just like rest a little bit, play some like mindless games, go to bed early, stuff like that. And then I was like, you know what? No, we're gonna get on and we're gonna do the thing anyway. Mostly because Clive. Mostly for Clive. Let me boot this here game up. It's so weird. My apartment is so warm, but I am so cold, and I don't know why. My apartment is not any different than it normally is, but I, for some reason, feel so cold. And I had a hoodie on, but I don't like wearing hoodies on stream. It's a weird thing, but I don't like doing it, so I didn't do it. Except for I like to wear pullover hoodies for stream, but I don't like zip up hoodies, and I don't know why. I think it's just something weird with like the way that I look. I don't like it. I don't know. Oh, this is pretty. Could you be a? I could. I might. Maybe I should go take my temperature and find out if I'm below 30 degrees. If I just like slowly sink down throughout the stream, then you'll know. Okay, so where were we last time? We got to the new hideaway, and I think we did all the stuff leading up to it. So we went to like the map room, and then we went to see Tomes, and then I think we went back to Otto, and he told us that we needed, no, maybe. Somebody told us that we need to go to Martha's, I think. I think that's where we left off. Our thermostat is set to the most. Oh. My thermostat is set to, hell yeah. Mine's at 68, so it's pretty close. Oh, we need to go speak to Otto. I was close. I was close enough.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle
I
of
hate that that's the usual.
Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Also, I'm very surprised that my hair doesn't look as bad as I thought it would look. Considering I just brushed my hair for the first time about 15 minutes ago. Oh, we have side quests. Where? Where? Am I blind? This is the hunt board. We'll get to do hunts. It'll be really cool.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
Don't say it like that.
Going so soon?
That's weird, ma'am. Where the hell is this side quest? Yeah, nuts. Aw, nuts. Inaccessible. Is that why? Is the... No, the side quest is down here by the pier. Okay. This way? Oh, that's why. I wasn't looking down. Stupid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The
Hell
lake water
yeah.
doesn't agree with it then.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Alright, here we go. Quest accepted. Go do this. I don't remember when we come back to the hideaway again, so I don't think it's harmful for us to do this first. Watch it be like the thing after the main quest is come back to the hideaway, and I'm gonna be like, gosh dang it, we could have just stacked those. Cue awkward silence. I don't know what's happening. There it goes.
easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
We can do this. That one? Oh. I forget there's a second part to that. Easy. I think that was still easier than taking down a whole forest, but that could just be me. I don't know.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Okay, yeah, we can head back.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Hell yeah. We saved Argo. Badge of Night. Oh, yep, we want that. We want that. Nope. This. I think that's actually what we have on right now. This one. Everything else we're still good on. Oh, we could maybe do we? Oh, ooh, ooh. Okay. We want this. We want this so bad. We also want this so bad. This, not really. Although I did say that I would try to use different things than I did the first time. I'm not doing very good at that, but I did say I would try. I think for right now we just get... Oh, but Judgment Bolt is really, really, really good. Especially for bigger bosses. I almost want to save the points for that. We could also upgrade the things we have. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we upgrade the things that we're still using for right now because it makes more sense. Definitely want to master this. I know that for sure. These are all upgraded now. They're just master now, right? Oh no, this isn't upgraded. Might as well. That's fine. We can always pull the points off of things as we get more stuff. Okay. I think that was the only side quest we have here for right now. So we will go and do the main story now. Time to go see what's up with Martha.
What happened here?
on. We need to find the others.
Definitely a little more trashed than when we were here last time.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Yeah. Let's go fight more people. Oh, nope. Don't like that noise. We're leaving.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Horrible. The dog. There are still a lot of things that we haven't done yet. And once again, I think I mentioned this when I first started playing the game. I have severely underestimated how long this game is, even with knowing how long this game is. Oh my god, I'm level 25. I didn't even notice. I'm just sitting here beating up these level 19 things. I really wish that that would have worked. I wish that you could, like, roll away.
Look. Up ahead. Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Holding her shoulder covered in blood. Are you hurt?
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
It took you a long time to get in
Thank
here
you,
today.
Black shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Got
Seems
back
a
from the
step too far,
doctor.
even for the Empire.
What'd the doctor say? Are you okay? Was it just a normal doctor's appointment? Got it. Well, you've been to the doctor more than I have this year. I'm doing okay. Have you no, I didn't. My Pokédex is not full. Not yet. We're getting there though, one icon at a time. Welcome in, Gilly. How are you?
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
We're always too late. I know he will. I know. I can't do anything about that.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
I'm doing okay.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
4:30, that should be fine.
Crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive,
This won't take long.
Get him, Clive. I'll have to try to remember to get up and go to Grandma's a little early then. How was my day? It was okay. I'm really tired. I'm exhausted. I think my new meds are just kicking me on my butt. I think I keep forgetting to take my allergy pill
that all of
too.
them?
Rip.
I think so.
Breath of wind. I don't really want that.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
They give you a lot of really great items for the iconic abilities. But I just, like, I can't convince myself that they're more worthwhile to equip than, like, increasing your overall base attack. Yeah, it's iconic, you know?
Found her.
The abbot.
Get you an old person pillbox.
The bearers died protecting
No. Because that's like a
Calling
whole
upon what
extra
little
step
magic
that
they
I
had
have to
left in their
fill the
bodies.
pillbox. Like, that's annoying.
Clive. He's breathing.
It's not that I'm
friends
forgetting
are
if I took it, it's that I'm
Wish you to
forgetting
help.
that to take it.
Are the Imperials dead?
Maybe I'll start taking my allergy pill in the morning instead. I don't
Every
know if it'll
last
make
one.
me drowsy. We'll find out.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg his aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sin! Where are you? Sin!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive? He's gone.
Oh my god, you just reminded me I literally unlocked the thing and then didn't do anything with it. Ugh. Okay, give me 1 second after this cutscene, I'll do it.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Aw, thanks, Mum. Have a good night. I had a feeling that was coming and it still scared me. I didn't unlock it. I upgraded everything instead, like an idiot. God damn it. It's fine. Everything's more powerful now. It's whatever. I'll get the points come so quickly. It's not even a big deal. Oh. Oh, I forgot to... So this morning, my work monitor decided that it was done with life, which is so cool. Anyone who's ever done any sort of coding or design or programming knows that, like, it's a little difficult to work off of one monitor, so I had to pull out my... Oh! A hunt! Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is an option, defeating those notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items. We want to fight all of them.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has.
My story wasn't as important as this. Good thing I've been a little obsessive with my leveling. Torgal, kill. Hell yeah, Torgal. Ah, wrong one. I get my shit fucked up. Why'd you put a figure on your desk? Was it a transformer? Did you put a transformer on your desk? Code Geass figure, who? Who was it? Who was it? I would really like to watch Code Geass again. Yeah, we slayed our first notorious mark. Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
You didn't see that coming.
I ran over. I must have picked it up in the battle.
Guess we're all ready. That must be the bridge.
There's a chest over there. Oh, we've already gotten this chest. No. No, unfortunately, they're all Mark. Every single one of them. Notorious Mark. I know.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Yes. I was hoping they would do this. I was like, it better come up with the little prompt. Because I don't got time to run all the way back.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands.
Hell yeah.
Right now,
like
I
way
need
too much
swords
time.
And men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Hell yeah. We're kind of close to leveling up again. You guys can't see it because my big old head's blocking it, but the bar is like 3/4 of the way full. How much money do we have actually? Does this tell me? Where's my money? Money? Me? I stupid? I know. My bad. Oh, there's a plus quest here. We gotta go do that.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Try not to move.
Oi! You there! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing.
31K.
Question is, are you willing to use
I'm
it
glad
or not?
somebody saw it because
Because a
I
flock of noble
can't read.
chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos.
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones?
Center
And not just any chocobos at that.
You didn't have to tell me where it was. That makes me feel stupider.
Bravest birds you ever did see.
More stupid. Stupider.
They protect travelers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true.
Them birds are raising them
They
fists.
saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
You know what? That's fair, yeah.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
A white chocobo, you say? I'm a pluckier bird. Okay. Alright. Hold on. I need to look for this. Was it in here? Is it in here? There it is. I found it. First try.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
I was pretty sure I knew what this quest was, which was part of the reason why I wanted to do it. But in Final Fantasy, you always do the plus quests.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
We go get this bird.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
It's a bit aggressive.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
This
These dudes literally in rags threatening the dude in fancy armor. I know. It's so funny. And they're like, oh, we can do so much better than you can. And I'm like, can you? I don't see you guys having any sort of like armor or like your weapons look like they're falling apart and rusting while you're using them. Like,
slow.
Hell yeah, that's damage, baby. Nice. I like that there is an option for you to not constantly have Torgal just like automatically fighting. You can kind of command him a little bit more, but it's so good to have him just like battling in the background for you. Ah!
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume.
That's not no White Heart.
Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived.
That's so sweet.
And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on.
What?
Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Because he's from the country. Leave him alone, man. This is the countryside. He can have whatever accent he wants.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
I think so. I think he is. But most people, I think, are hitting on Clive.
She wants her master
I don't
back,
blame
I
them.
reckon.
I would be too. I'm surprised Clive doesn't hit on himself.
Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight.
I mean, you
Let's
heard
down
it.
the
You
stables
heard
of
it in the
hearing about
game,
this
man.
tonight.
His sword is bigger than Sid's
Stay right
was,
where
so.
you are.
We got Ambrosia. Look at her eye patch. She's so badass.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
You need a
She
big
does
belt
indeed.
to hold the sword.
How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Sure, it'll be chilled out. Yeah, sure, you'll have a great time
Take care of the
doing
flock for now.
whatever you're
I'll call
doing.
you when I need you.
We get the whole flock too, which is really cool. Yeah. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed, and then I hold the button to summon and mount the chocobo, which is super great. That's part of the I was like, we're so far behind in this game, and as I was running, I was like, I wish I could get on the chocobo. That would be really cool if I could do that, you know? Okay, no other side quests. We go back to the hideaway.
Now, where's Gav?
Gav! So excited to talk to Gav.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head?
Yes,
and
he did.
How pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Hell yeah. If that wasn't the most Sid thing we've ever
4
heard.
mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
I love Gav. He's so good. So silly. I think this means side quests. Alright, so Otto's counter gives us the Alliant reports, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt board. Side quests available through the Alliant reports are defeating notorious marks on the Hunt board, get us renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to us. So then we can go to the Patron's Whisper, and that's where the items that people donate to us go, and we'll occasionally have to collect them. Some of the items are pretty good.
I think it's alright to touch him.
Okay, sounds good. I don't
So it
think
won't be.
we have anything better that we can craft. I think we already did this, kind of. But I always just like to double check. Because I would be the one to miss something, like we picked up something super cool, and then I just completely forgot that we did it.
Won't be long now, Martel. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive.
Amazing.
Welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Let's go
It'd
take
be
them
nice
some
being the
fruit.
bearer of good news for a change.
Thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Yeah, apple time. All right.
It's not thief.
I also just like that this hideaway feels more open than the other one did. Like, obviously, like, it's out in the open a little bit more, but, like, it's just more spacious. There's more levels. It's not like the levels are cramped together. I didn't think it was necessarily complicated to navigate the old one, but everything was just so dark. And so I feel like it's, I don't know. It's more aesthetically pleasing to navigate through this one.
That broom's as ragged as...
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
That's so nice.
Others weren't so lucky, though. A gift from the backyard. For your service.
I'm so excited for you guys to meet Byron. He might be one of my favorite... I don't want to say he might be. He is one of my favorite characters. I think he might be in my top 3 favorite characters in the game.
Take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
Yeah.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Now I want to talk first. Hold on.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
So we read this already. This is just all of the gifts that we get from doing side quests. So we've already gotten Talk of the Tea House. So your merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk among the ladies of the court. We have gathered together several items of worth that you might continue your gallantry. It's nothing. It's Valley Matter. We get Valley Matter all the time. But the most important part there is the ability points. And then this one's from the Blood Axes. Our order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again.
All yours.
And they just gave us a meteorite.
Come again. I may have more for you.
But
How may
I think it was
help you
showing.
today, Clive?
They
Your
unlock as we
benefactors
get
are
more
a generous
renown.
lot.
And the next one gives us a Berserker ring,
Best of
which is
luck
pretty
out there,
cool.
Sid.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
I do.
Think
No
you can
side
help?
quests. But we might have some hunts. He called me Kupo.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Kupo.
The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of
You're
particularly
right, I
fearsome
can.
beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
So cute. I am the mightiest of all the Moogles. No fiend of the forest or ghoul of the greensward can measure up to Nectar the Bold. I need you to slay them all, Kupo. We gotta get them. We gotta get all them.
Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
It's so funny because, like, Clive is constantly like, these people must be busy. We should do something to help them. And I'm like, do you know how many things we're doing right now? Alright, so we already did the Armin. We have the Angel of Death. And then this sick-ass fucking dragon. One of them is in Sembrek, and one of them is in the Broken Hilt. I don't know that we can, like, grab these. Are we going to Sembrek? That... Oh, we're not. Or that's over here. Yeah. So at some point soon we'll want to come back here. And where's the other one? In Rosaria, at the Broken Hilt. Okay. We'll have to come back when we're allowed to do those. That might be one of the things that I do off stream, unless you guys are interested in seeing the hunts. They're just more difficult fights, but they don't necessarily do anything. That's so cute. Look at that. They don't necessarily do anything like more special than the other fights do besides give us like specialty items. So like sometimes we might need to go back and slay things in that area to get a specific item for crafting.
The Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
That's so sweet. Also, again, it is so cool that they're able to, like, grow fruit in these, like, dead lands. It's so cool. Yeah, we're 26 now.
much water can a flower drink?
Okay, I think we might be done with side quests here. Yeah, we do have like the option to go check out the everything. We can go check out the everything. I think we'll wait until we come back again just to get a little bit more into the story.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
It's good. It's so good.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry.
Yeah.
There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber. Run like the wind.
This is great. I don't remember if we have to go all the way around this curve or not now. It's this way. It's a good thing I checked.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
We caught them.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
I am. And I'm here for your rolls. Yes.
There you are.
I also probably want to sell stuff. I don't remember if I have stuff to sell. Oh. There we go.
I'd pay more if I could. I reckon that's fair.
So much Valley Matter. We get to a point where I can sell a
Keep
lot
the
of the
roads now.
extra crafting stuff we've gotten, but not yet. Not yet.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions? 100? I heard it were 1,000.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
Heck yeah.
What do you think?
That's good.
Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Are you gonna
Greetings,
post
friend.
pictures of it? You
We are
better.
travelers.
I made a
no,
channel
no.
just for you.
What do you want? We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
I mean, that was the big answer. Gave us a good answer.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
It's as though he, like, completely forgot that, you know, Joshua just showed up out of nowhere.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the olive tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waiting there? The Mother Crystal's blood.
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
I kind of want... I kind of want ravioli. This has nothing to do with the game whatsoever. I've just been thinking about it. Ravioli sounds good.
More of my mother's men.
Yeah, exactly. on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Where'd he go?
Get it, boy.
It's what he deserves. I don't buy them because for some reason my partner doesn't like them, but I don't have to exactly, you don't gotta share. Exactly. Do what you want. You're a free human being with the autonomy to spend your adult money on things like Transformers and Chef Boyardee. And God damn it, you should. I wouldn't go that far. That's a little much. Maybe like take the second to make it taste better. Not like it can get much better because it's already pretty bad, but like, you know, take care of yourself too. You don't have to, oh my god, no. I don't like the concept of that. Don't say that. Save time, just eat the can? Oh gosh, no. All of you are savages. This is a fact that I have learned. Okay. Big chest, big chest, big chest. Goblin coin. I think we sell it to get gil. I think it's just like a collectible. That's a sword. I thought it was a chest. I got really excited. Oh, alright. And we fall. Alright. Amazing. That was obnoxiously easy. Maybe we just keep fighting everything so that it always feels obnoxiously easy, even when we get to the end.
Clive.
Blood, Clive. You don't say.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting.
They're like Team Rocket. They gotta say the thing every time.
Our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosario. All yours, Torque.
We gotta get the guy who's casting. Where's the caster? Is it you? With the shiny stick? I think so. Oh, nice. Nice, I got an achievement for that. I always forget what the achievement... I know there's achievements, I think, for like every iconic ability. I just don't know what they are. I'm pretty sure we already got the one for Phoenix shifting. I don't know if we got the one for Deadly Embrace yet. Ding!
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Isn't that what he just said, Jill? Yay, new area!
Find something, boy. Death.
It do be death up in here.
Found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I'll kill her.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
He said it
We should
cooler than
go.
I did.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
I know there's stuff lying around in here. I just don't remember where. I want the stuff. Pretty sure we come back here later anyway, but there's some stuff. More stuff. I did. I think you're the one who posted it in my Discord, right? Or maybe it was Gilly. One of you did. But yeah, I signed up for the email updates and everything.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the
Yesterday when they
Empire would let us
announced
cross
it.
over to Rosalith.
I'm very excited about it. I'm not much of a mobile game person. I'm actually really, really bad at keeping up with mobile games, but this might be one that I will be willing to do. The only other game I've ever wholly committed myself to in mobile was Dragalia Lost. RIP that game. It was a very good game. I enjoyed it a lot.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our home.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
You'll find no succor to the South Travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
That's sad. Alright, I think it's time. Where the heck is my Chocobo? Let's go.
Faster.
It plays the little like alternative music when you mount, but that's it.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Yeah, so when we found
the main
Ambrosia,
And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get
she
in.
was out fending on her own, and she had a whole little group with her, and so
Thanks, Cal.
when we earned Ambrosia, we also earned the entire squad, which was really cool.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy.
That would actually be like a really cool one for them to put in for the event when they replay it. At least we have Torgal.
Chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, away with you, filth! Back to your stalls! Cut you down where you stand!
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
It's so funny because everywhere we go, our clothes look so much more put together than everyone around us, but somehow we don't stick out.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
I sure hope it's safe.
As long as it is abandoned.
Yeah. Alright, this seems about as good a time as any. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I know it's been a kind of short one, but I did warn you. It was gonna be a short one. I've got stuff to do tonight, so I would like to go get some food in my stomach before that point. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I think I mentioned this before, but in between all of the Mass Effect streams, every official stream that is announced is going to be a Mass Effect stream. In between them, I will probably do like little surprise streams and just do more Final Fantasy 16. If you're friends with me on Steam, you'll probably see me jump in there every once in a while just to get some of the side quests and stuff done. Just so everybody can see the main story. We will probably continue Final Fantasy 16 straight into New Game Plus. That's what my intention was with playing it on stream, even though I've already played it. I wanted to share this game that I really love with everybody, but I haven't done the New Game Plus stuff. That's the only thing I didn't do in the game. So I would like to get to that on stream, and we can all do that together, and you guys can watch me suffer through trying to build weapons and stuff. So that should be fun. But I hope everybody has a fantastic night, and I will see you all tomorrow for Mass Effect at 5:30. Thank you.